Hello, everybody, and welcome to the highly anticipated show, The Chat Room. I'm your host, Kudzai Baya, and here with me, all the way from America, is the giant baby, Tafadziswa Bunu. How you doing,
I don't
mate?
know what that is. How's it going, buddy? You're right.
Yeah, man, I'm straight chilling. You know how it is. Very early, by the way. Just saying, just saying.
Let me hear you say I love you after this.
Yeah, man. So, guys, I've known Tafadziswa for 9 years now, and we have a very good relationship. So, yeah, I can't wait to hear what you have to say, man.
Likewise, man. I'm excited. Thank you for having me. Let's get into it.
Now, yeah, let's get straight into it. So, man, basically, what we're gonna talk about today is the BLM movement. And before we dive into it, I just got one question, right? Because this is a question that's been going around Twitter as well, right? Is the
Okay.
BLM movement an African thing as well, or it's just an American problem?
The BL movement was triggered in America.
Yeah.
Is it only an American problem because it was triggered here? No, I do not think so. Racism is a problem everywhere. It's a problem globally. You know, like people go to university, I'm pretty sure they experience it regardless of where you go. People in Europe, it's the language barrier. People in the US being black already. In South Africa, the xenophobia, racism and discrimination and prejudice is everywhere. Uh, maybe not the South African one because that's not racism, but you know,
Oh, what are you saying?
that's black on black crime right there. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's a global issue. I think it's a global issue because we all face racism, and things actually need to start to be different. You know.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely, man. So, obviously, you are in America where it all started, right? And I've got a question: is what does it feel like to be a black African guy in America?
What does it feel like? There's definitely a difference. I mean, there's
Hmm.
definitely a difference between being African American and being black. There's something I always say. So why I say this is because if you go into like let's say you go to like the school office or something, and you're the
Yeah.
receptionist. If they see me and they see a black guy, they have that that attitude towards me. And then when I start speaking and they realize I'm not American, it's like they let their guard down. They're like, oh, okay, he's international, so he's definitely here for either a job or school, you know.
Hmm.
And being a black guy here, it can be hard. No, it's got its perks, but it can be hard, especially because you're not truly free. Because like
Oh,
you're not truly free. Like in Zim, you see a cop, especially from the cops. You see a cop, you see a police officer in town or whatever. It's just a guy doing his job or a guy who's going home. Here you see a police officer like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna make it home tonight. You know. So
okay. So, have you had any personal encounters with the police yet?
yeah, I've been here for a little over a year, and I've had 4 police encounters, which
Yeah.
is 3 more than my white roommate. And he is turning 22 later this year.
Whoa. So, like, these three are not just from this year. It's like his entire life.
He's had 1. I've had 4. So I've had 3 more than he had.
No, man, that's crazy, dog. And do you mind telling us like an encounter with the police? That's like one or two. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'll say the worst one. It's happened recently, actually. Because of all the corona things, all the COVID-19 things happened. There's a store that's across the state line, Champs. It's closing, obviously, because it's been closed for too long, so I'm assuming they can't stay open. And they were having a big clearance sale, like 80% type of things, and the big sizes wasn't available. And I'm a little bit on the tall side, so if you're here, dude, the pants that fit, you don't ask any questions. You get in your car and you go. That's how it is, because you never know when that opportunity might come again. So yeah, I'm on my way there. think I crossed over and I was passing by like this white neighborhood. You know, it's town, it's a white neighborhood, you know. And there was like a cop on the side of the road, and he saw me. Like I saw him, but like briefly, but I could see him, see him. And so he saw me. Then I drove like literally like I think a couple meters. He made a U-turn, pulled me over. So obviously this was my first time because there was another time when I got pulled over. And I was actually speeding. I just said that, you know. But so usually the police officer comes and he goes, "You know, I pulled you over. Like the last time was, you know, how fast you're going," type thing. This guy comes up and he goes, he knocks on my window, I open it. So I'm doing the procedure, you know. If you're black, hands where you can see them on the dash. If anything, on the windscreen, so you can see them on both ends. You know. So he goes, license and registration. I'm like, good afternoon. And he goes, license and registration. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess this is how I die. You know. Then I guess I'm reaching. Then he's like, open your palm and show me what you're reaching for. I'm like, oh.
That maybe you just wanted to see your ring, bro.
And I'm like, you know, then I reach for it, then I give it to him. Then he goes, there's no insurance, you're driving a car, you operated a vehicle without insurance, that's a $2,000 fine and maximum in jail. So I'm like, no, I have insurance. You know, I have insurance, you just asked for license and registration, that's what I gave you. And then he goes, okay, then I give him insurance, then he goes, please step out the vehicle. And then I'm like, okay. I'm stepping, then goes, and I was stepping out, and he goes slowly. I'm like, okay. And when I step out, it's like he got shot. And I understand, you know, I drive a small sedan, and it's a car that's already too small for me, and I'm a little bit on the taller side, so he didn't expect me to be that tall. But the way he reacted after that wasn't right. Like I get out the car, and he goes, this, like turn around the car. I'm like, oh, all right. Well, I'm better good. You know. Oh, but yeah, I turned around and put my hands in the car, then he's searching me. Then he gets to my pocket, I had gum inside. And then he goes, are these rolling papers? Obviously, I'm like so disappointed in the guy, like really stereotype. Like, he's like, these rolling papers, like, bruh. Then he pushes me on the car. And then he's like, you stand there, don't be smart and answer the question. I'm like, oh. Yes, sir. You know? But yeah, that happened, and it just sucks. Obviously, it was unfortunate, but what sucks the most is that you're grown. You know, I'm 21 years old, but the way I felt when this guy when doing that whole situation, I felt like that. You saw the picture I posted on
the gram, yeah.
On the gram, though, back in the day picture, and. Like I was a scared, timid, shy guy. Like I was always scared. It's something I worked towards as I grew, you know. And it's just so ass that this guy has to make me feel how I felt back then to be this young. In that moment, I was this young, 13, timid boy. And it's so unfortunate that you spend most of your life building yourself only for some guy who has a 6-week course. 6 weeks, 2 months, or whatever, no long it is. It's not even that long course, and thinks he can just, you know, do whatever.
Yeah, man. And like at the end of the day, dog, that's what the movement is about. You know, black people just want to be included. You know, where we can walk in the streets, and it's not like, you know, is this guy educated or does this guy want to mug me? And man, no, that story is crazy, dog. And yo, I'm sorry that happened to you, man. But another follow-up question: do you think like this is it's learned behavior, dog, or do you think, you know, if you're born racist, you're born racist?
I don't agree with the second part of what you said at all. I don't think anyone is born with hate in their heart at all. I took a psychology class in my first semester, freshman year. It's actually crazy. I remember, you listen, you actually listening. You know, mama be proud. I'm joking. Yeah. So there's this thing. There's nature and nurture. Nature is basically your genetics, your genes, your DNA, whatnot. and nurture is the way you're brought up. No one is born with hate in their heart. I don't believe that at all. I don't think so. People are born just as a blank, cube or whatnot. What people are born with, what they are born with, there's other people that they grow up with. They grow up with other people. Those people, they grow up with the same way you learn another language, same way you get an accent, same way you have opinions about certain things. You believe it or not, there's certain beliefs you have because of your parents are based on the way you were raised. So if you grow up listening, black people bad, black people steal, black people are worthless, black people that, black people hate black people, or whatnot, and the worst part about this is that most of these guys, the one encounter they had with a black guy was not a positive one. So it just makes it worse, and it's a continuing cycle. It's a continuing cycle because they're going to do it to their kids until something actually happens,
Yeah, man, and it is a cycle that needs to be broken. So what do you think? The protests that are going around the world right now, I think they're now in England, they're now in New Zealand as well, and these protests where, people are now burning down statues, people are now burning down shops. I mean, it's crazy, dog. And do you think that's the way forward? Or do you think, just really it's time to listen to each other? Do you get what I mean? So it's not just about pointing out the issues, but it's about finding a way forward. So do you think we can burn our way to equality, or just trying to talk about it is the right way to go?
Do I think violence is the answer? No, I don't think violence is the answer. Does violence work sometimes? Yes, there's been evidence of violence working. You did history. You all know if Hitler wasn't disciplined, he was going to carry on. That was violence. Violence works. And I'm not agreeing with it in this particular case because it's just proving these white supremacists right to say, people, they're violent, they're rowdy and whatnot. But at the same time, I can't also blame the people for doing it. I mean, I've only been here. I've only been here for a little over a year, and the few encounters, just thinking about it, pisses me off. Like I'm I really get like wound up by it. So I can understand why people are doing it, but at the same time, I feel like they need to control themselves because now they're pulling away from the entire movement. Like one bad thing can tarnish the entire thing. Now people are gonna be like, okay, Black Lives Matter. Is this Black Lives Matter? You're burning down, you're looting, you're doing all that. That's that Black Lives Matter. The better way is to go around. I think it should just remain peaceful. I think it should continue. Black lives still matter even though people's social media and timelines have come back to normal.
Yeah, man, no, definitely, dude. I agree with you there, that I feel like there's been so much violence. And what's crazy about it is that these things only happen when there's a trigger event. And like what you're saying, that it should be a movement that should be continuous, it should be consistent. There shouldn't be an event that's recorded for an outcry to start. We need to start really getting involved in this movement. And I feel like personally, right, it also involves Black people as well. The Black people's mentality should change. In the case of here back home in Africa, where we are in school and we think our school is elite, right? Because there's so many white people. Like that's how we judge how elite a school is.
Like it's some sort of measurement or something, isn't it?
Exactly. So basically, us as Black people, our mentality should change as well. And it's just crazy to hear the stories that side, man. It's hectic.
Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, sorry, side note, just it's all serious talk and whatnot. I feel like people need to relax. Are you still colorblind? Is that like something that goes away?
Yo, dog. And I actually wanted to see what color, finally see what color your hair is. But you covered it, so
that's actually funny. I know, for those who don't know, for those who know colors in Zimba, there's two schools, St. John's and P. Prince Edward. They were playing. St. John's is green. Prince Edward is like a dark maroon color. They're playing, and then the Zuki goes, "That's not fair." Oh, that's not fair. Those guys are playing the same colors. I'm like, what do you mean same colors? Then he goes, "Yeah, they're both wearing brown." I'm like, what? You know? Yeah, that's when we found out Zuki was colorblind. Then now he keeps texting me saying, "Formal, what color is your hair?"
Yeah, bro. And you still haven't answered me, dog. What color is your hair, dog?
Right now it is blonde, leaning towards like a platinum color. Highlights of purple. Highlights.
So basically, we can make blonde jokes on you, right? Hey, dude, that's a good thing you're not here with me, cause yeah.
Now I'm playing. Wait, bro.
Oh, did you just have a blonde moment? But anyway, let's Nah, man, thanks for coming on, dog. Like it's been a blast.
Thanks for having me.
It's there's been so much hype towards the show, and this is basically what it's all about. Where we get to hear people's perspectives and people that are experiencing all these issues. So it's very educational in a way. So thanks for.
You started with a fire topic, huh?
Yeah, it started with a fire topic, and it's just gonna go on and on and on. So viewers, make sure you guys tune in every single time, because each and every single week we're gonna have different guys on. The next episode is gonna have Ntsako Mtombeni all the way from South Africa, and he's just gonna talk about Christianity in the 21st century. So that's gonna be a blast. Bunu. Thanks for coming on, and I'll catch you on the ground.
Thanks for having me, bud. Have a good one.